Greetings, my excellent friends. We are in the middle of the first gummy area in Kingdom Hearts 3. We've done everything except for the battle missions, which we did a few when we were tooling around getting used to it. But now we're going to do all of them. Then we're going to go back to Olympus for a little bit, getting the lucky emblems chiefly. But there's also one or two little things that we can do now that the crisis is over. We did see that the town is now full of people. We'll get there when we get there. But the third thing that we'll be doing is going to the next brand new world, the first brand new world of Kingdom Hearts 3, which is going to be the Toy Box. First, spaceships. I was having a look at the version-exclusive Keyblades, because I thought that was interesting. They are all variants, gameplay-wise, of the Kingdom Keys second form change. And second form, by the way, it's the Keyblade's second form. It's meant to be a reference to Kingdom Hearts 2, second form. And I believe when you aren't... I think it turns you back into the Kingdom Hearts 2 clothes, which we didn't notice in Olympus because we were wearing them all the time, but it's what it does now. And so, yeah, it's you get second form D for Dead of Night, which is the Steam-themed one. Now, a lot of these are variants of Mickey's new Keyblade, which I don't know that we've seen yet. We saw them say they wanted new ones, but I don't think we've seen them pull out. But yeah, his new Keyblade Star Cluster, most of these version exclusives are variants on the Star Cluster. And then they have second form with a name based on... So like Dead of Night, it's second form D. You also get second form D for another one that starts with D. But yeah, you've got Elemental Encoder, which is a more grey-white version that has second form E. That's the Epic Games Store version. You've got Advent Red, which is a sort of red/light blue number. That's for the Nintendo Switch version, which has second form A for Advent. The original ones, I believe, were Midnight Blue, which was exclusive to the PlayStation 4 version, being the blue PlayStation colors, that has second form M, and Phantom Green, which was the Xbox One version, being sort of dark green, grey, Xboxy sort of colors. Although that one's based on the Star Seeker. Yeah, those two are Star Seeker instead of the Star Cluster. So Mickey's oldest and first Keyblade. But they're all based on Mickey Keyblades, basically. So yeah, you have PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Epic Games, Switch, Steam, the 5 main consoles. But there is a sixth one. This is the other one that also has second form D, called Dawn Till Dusk. I think it was a pre-order bonus or a DLC purchase that is only in the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One version, so you get that one on top of the one that's native. And it is a 7-Eleven themed Keyblade. Look it up, it looks very silly. It was a pre-order bonus if you bought it at 7-Eleven, I believe. It's possible the chat is talking about that. I can't see the chat yet because I've been flipping through tabs. But yeah, it was later made available for anybody to purchase directly on May 8, 2019. Its color scheme references the 7-Eleven logo, and its name refers to 7-Eleven itself, because 7-Eleven is called that because it's open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Dawn till dusk, which is the name of the Keyblade. So, you know, if you want Sora to be a shill, get that one. Doesn't seem to be available on the Steam version. I would in fact be tempted to buy it as a joke. Anyway, we have Zexion on Heartbook. Sorry, Ienzo. It's almost Lorenzo. I get the impression that it's like they wanted to call him Lorenzo and they had to like change it to suit the Zexion part. A true scholar finds clues to the future in the mistakes of his past. Hearttag test post. Hearttag X organization. Hearttag Zexion 6. Hearttag Radiant Garden. Hearttag cracking the code. And I'm level 18 from all that stuff. Yeah, the treasure spheres give you a lot of EXP, which is nice. Also got a hungry gem, some rosemary, and some filet mignon. And we've got the real Organization 13 in our glossary. A new organization under Master Xehanort's direct command. It comprises the 13 pure darknesses he needs to reenact the Keyblade War. And again, we don't know who most of those are just yet. Like right now, we know the Master, Ansem, Secret of Darkness, Xemnas, young Xehanort, who I believe has his own space. So like 4 of them are just composed of different versions of... And I mean, I know, they're all supposed to be Xehanorts, but like 4 of them directly are Xehanort in his own personal timeline, right? The 5th one being Xigbar, and the 6th one being Syx, who we haven't seen in this game yet, but we did see in Dream Drop. So we know 6 out of the 13. That's a lot of empty spaces for what the rest could be. There has been a suggestion that perhaps Evan has turned back into Vexen and has gone back over, so he could be number 7. But we know for a damn fact that at least 4 of the originals are not going to be in it. We know that we're not going to have Zoldan, we're not going to have Zexion, we're not going to have Lexaeus, and we're not going to have Axel. So we know that those 4 are not. Which, making room for the Master, Ansem, and young Xehanort, starts to add up. Many members are recognizable from the old organization. Despite regaining their humanity after their defeat, they chose to become nobodies again. They now scour the worlds for candidates to complete their numbers. So perhaps all 13 aren't put together yet. Demon Dragon, you had an annoying struggle in Dragon's Dogma 2. Demon Dragon's Dogma. I've never played Dragon's Dogma. I've heard good things, but not amazing things. Like, it seems to me to be a series that is solidly good, but not, oh my god, play this. A big giant event happened, you get stuck trying to get out of a pit, a drake spawned in your only path, you teleported away to try to get back to the location the long way, and you teleported straight into another drake. That is funny, and definitely not something that I have the ability to be sympathetic about, because I'm too busy laughing at you. Dylan, the human form of Zoldan, one of Organization 13's nobodies. Before joining the organization, he was one of Ansem the Wise's apprentices and guarded the castle together with Alias. I'm really glad that they decided to sideline this guy, because Zoldan was an awful, awful fight into. Always. Every version of Zoldan sucks. So kicking him out makes me very happy. Is that blasting heat? Let me get rid of that. Now, we want to change our... That ain't it. I think you do change it from Embark, don't you? Where's the battle map, first of all? There's 10 to do from the looks. Let's start over here at waypoint 2. Now we get to choose our ship, and we picked up... My god, we picked up the Moogle and the bomb. The bomb in particular looks amazing with that fire going. And you'll notice that they cost more than we can actually afford. But because they're a special model, we don't have to care, which is nice. I do appreciate that. And I do think the bomb looks incredible. But what we want to ride is the Vega, which looks like an actual ship. But you'll see straight away that its offense is super jacked compared to the rest of these. HP not so much, but its speed is faster than anything we have. Its power is actually negative, but I'm not really sure what power does in comparison to offense. And we have some teeny ships. We have the T Highwind, the T Falcon, and the T Invincible. We have the Ghostabocky Fork, the Ghostabocky Knife, the Question Minion, the Altair, and the Deneb. These last two seem like they actually mean business, the others seem mostly like jokes. They have way more stats than even the basic sample ones. So, why is this menu like 4 times louder than the previous one? You know, I really don't know, but it sure is, huh? Ba 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 ba. Altair, Deneb, and is it pronounced Altair? Because I've got the Assassin's Creed guy in my head, so it might just be Altair. Deneb and Vega are the 3 stars of the Summer Triangle. As in, actual stars in the sky? Because I'm thinking more Bermuda Triangle, which I doubt is it. The interesting thing is, this is throwing me right next to the boss. And I think it would be funny to do the boss first. So let's see how this goes. They reckon you can do it with this ship at A rank. I don't know if I can, but I'll give it a go. You just fly into this big ball. I'm in with B ranked already. But my multiplier has gone down to 1 times now. Now it's 0.8. Oh, there's A rank. That's it. I still need to kill the fucker and not die myself. I thought that was me getting killed. You know, I completely forgot about my special weapon. Should have used it. I don't know how to use it, but I should have used it. There we go. That was the, Comet Crawlers. Clash with the Comet Crawlers. I have a new special weapon now because of that. Well, with that in mind, let's go to the world map and see if it's better than the one we were using. I'll keep this waypoint. Technically the toy box would be better, but we haven't unlocked the ability to embark from there yet, I don't think. Sunlight Laser. Well, it's got 5 purple bars, which is better than 2. Although I think that means it costs more to use, so that might not be as good. Charge time. Yeah, there you go. What is the button for the special weapon? Is it square? No, that's right. Yeah, there it is. I don't know why you'd use it in free roam. La 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 la. Now, there's 10 of these battles. I did 2 of them before. We're not going to know which ones I did. Well, kind of. I guess I did number 1 and number 7. But I'm probably just going to do them all again. The best special weapon's one that heals you. That doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, the gummy missions in this game are considerably easier than they are in any of the other 2 mainline games with gummy systems, which I approve of, as this sort of gameplay does not thrill me incredibly so. I like blasting away and having an easy time of doing so, but I wouldn't much enjoy struggling. I think... was that number 3? That was number 3. Which means there is another one that's difficulty 2 stars that's out further west. Oh, actually, I think that one... I think you do that one automatically when you go to the toy box. That's why it didn't show up on the map. As you get close to the toy box, you get forced into a boss fight. Is that the way the other one works? Maybe. I don't know that Kingdom of Corona does it, but... there's the Astro Warrior. I might do that after I do Olympus. Where am I now? I need to get closer to the treasures. That's where the next one is. Oh, I do like you can see Twilight Town in the distance there. That's nice. Gummy, ship mission complete. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. I actually shot past you. Hold on a second. No? I got distracted. Hang on, let me start that again. Oh no, there was actually nothing here. Destroy, destroy, destroy! Demon Dragon, one of the things about the Dragon's Dogma series you both love and hate is they have the brine, in brackets. A method to keep players within the world's confines, where they want you to be able to go. Oh, so it's like the invisible wall barriers. There's like an actual substance in the way. Anything gets into deep water gets dragged to its death by red energy, and characters within the world are aware of and mention it. So it isn't an invisible wall that only affects you. It was, however, annoying when wolves knocked an NPC you needed for a quest into a river, so you had to go resurrect them at the Death House. Well, at least you can. I remember in Elder Scrolls Oblivion being very annoyed. I played Oblivion once. I played it for a month when I was 14 years old and had a busted ass. No, I had a... It wasn't fractured. It wasn't broken in any way. It was bruised coccyx, bruised tailbone. And that's why I associate with Oblivion, the fact that I had to sit on a pillow with a hole cut in the middle. Because any weight put upon that in which you sit was horrible pain. And I was incredibly grateful that this happened during a summer holiday, because it meant that I was healed by the time to go back to school. Now, for a lot of kids, you would think, oh, it would be horrible to have something like that during your holiday, because you'd want to relax on your holiday. No! I liked not having to go into school and tell everybody that my ass was broken. I was very grateful that God, fate, and time, or whatever the hell did it, prevented me from having that affliction around other kids. But I distinctly remember that the main cast, Boris, one of the Blades, and the Friar, Joffrey, which is a funny name now in the light of Game of Thrones, but at the time it was just a kindly old man. Pretty much everybody except Sean Bean, they were essential up until they weren't. As soon as they stopped being needed for quest flags, they became killable. And every single bastard one of them died while I was doing other things. Like, I'd be doing a mission, I think I was in a sewer with Boris, and it's like, oh, hey, he can die now if you don't protect him. And of course he did. and I was doing like the Oblivion Portal shit towards the end of the game, the big fight, and I walk around at the aftermath and I just find Joffrey's corpse. I'm like, well, that's just not satisfying. Like, that's just sad. This dude that was your quest giver, and of course he's not a very interesting character, but I still find it upsetting. Because he wasn't killed off with purpose. He was killed off by happenstance. Anyway, how many more of these do we need? We need 4, 5, 8, and 9. Do we? We got 7? We must do. 1 and 7 must have been the ones that I did before. Okay, so 4, 5, and 9 I'd be looking for now, and 5 is near the treasure sphere. They have death houses specifically for you to be able to go, I lost an NPC, please give them back. But you have to use the same item you used to bring yourself. So you have to use like that game's version of a Phoenix down to get your NPC back. When you use the item, it splits into 3 wait, it's Dragon Balls? When you use the item, it splits into 3 shards that go blasting off back into the world to be found again. That's Dragon Balls, but quicker. That is just Dragon Balls. I think I've already done this one down here, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's in front of me. I think this is the first one. I always loved the stories of the early Radiant AI implementation where a player could just wander into a town full of dead people. Because before they managed to reach the townfolk had already found a reason to kill each other. Is it like old MMOs and shit, or...? I know in Fallout 3, there's like... one of the earliest NPCs that you are directed to talk to is a man named Colin Moriarty at the inn in Megaton. And you don't have to talk to him, you can skip him, but... the breadcrumb path of that game... leads you to him and he tells you where to go next, right? Like, the skipping only happens if you already like, played it before or look up a guide and you're like, I'm just gonna go straight to that vault that the dad's in. But there were stories of how he could fucking just disappear. Not commonly, but not so rarely that it hasn't been put down either. Like, he can just wander into a death room for all we know. Radiant AI is what Oblivion had. It was supposed to be a super advanced AI system, but they had to tone it down because of, yeah. There's even a supercharged one for if a lot of people died, namely in case you didn't notice your pawn got infected with the evil and went on a murder spree. Yeah, this sounds like Japanese Oblivion the more you talk about it. This sounds less like a... oh, is it? Wait, is Dragon's Dogma Japanese? Might not be. It sounds like JRPG. Maybe it's a Western game. It certainly sounds Bethesda-ish. Capcom. Well, there you go, yeah. I thought it was Japanese. The other story about and this is not the same concept, but it's a similar, is that whole Ultima Online thing, where they'd come up with an idea of an ecosystem that they spent a whole lot of time on with, like the nature would, instead of a natural respawn timer for, like, deer and woods mobs, there was an ecosystem where, like, they'd procreate and repopulate themselves, and it would all be, like, the way nature works. But they had to immediately get rid of that as soon as a human player tested the game, because the players would just kill everything, and that would prevent anything from coming back. Which is kind of what we did in real life with a lot of animals, but anyway. A lot of the combat is focused on hitting weak spots. You can chop parts off to get better loot. Works great if you want to be a melee weapon, but you hide away and fire arrows from a distance. Is that because you think you're playing Skyrim and so you turned into a stealth archer? My god, lots. Let's use the special attack. I do enjoy games that don't do guardrails for their systems, but not a lot of games support that very well. Morrowind hits you with threads of fate have been severed whenever you... do you describe that as supported well or supported badly? Is that your example of not a lot of games supporting it well, or is that your example of, hey, this game did it right? Before I engage, I want to know what your brain is doing, in case I'm right. A little bit of both. I would say that definitely allowing you to soft lock without telling you you've soft locked is horrible and should never be in a game. However, allowing you to soft lock and being upfront about the fact that you've soft locked yourself, but we're going to let you do it anyway, is respectable. La 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 la. La, 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 la. Doing pretty well for treasures here. We got quite a few ships that we won't use, including Plush Sora, which we'll take a look at. Now we just have the other two bosses, one of which I don't think... I should have trouble getting to it, like... Supposedly this way. But it's possible that this one guards Corona, and that's why I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I don't think this one guards anything. This one's just approachable. But the last one we'll do after I do Olympus wrap-up is specifically guarding toy box.
Incoming! Go!
maybe this one is Guarding Corrupt. Destroy the Flower Garden. Guardian, rather. There goes the Flower Guardian. Snip, you reckon a good implementation of it is New Vegas, where there aren't any essential NPCs, but killing the important people doesn't softlock you out of the main story. I think that's just like a facet of the way New Vegas works, because after a while it splits off into multiple faction options, so you can just completely massacre one of your possible ending paths and still get an ending. There is, of course, one NPC who you both can and can't kill, because every time you kill him, he'll just show up again in a way that is perfectly sensible in universe, but not every game's going to be able to do that. And that prevents you from locking off all of the endings. There we go. Now that'll do for now. I'll go fight this one a little later on, regardless of warnings. Flower Guardian Slayer. And Special Weapon Dabbler. It's now one for 5 different special weapons.
Are you ready to give 2 teeny ships a try?
Oh, that's good. I guess I'll have a second one next time. We're already level 35. Jesus H. And we got quite a bit more money too. Let's oh, I can actually buy more than one dog. The rest of these are one and done. So let's buy them to get them off of the ship. The shop. But the dog you can apparently buy forever. We now have much more ship options. We have the Shadow Head, the Sea Salt Ice Cream, the Mini Car, the Bitsy Bike, the Paper Airplane, the Paper Crane, the Itsy Beetle, the Blue Fairy, the Question Minion we already had. I'll tell you in Deneburia. For our main ships, we've got the Red Nocturne, the Plush Sora, the Supercar, the Craft Airplane, the Rhino Beetle. That's it. Yeah, Disco Elysium, it really depends on what sort of game you have. Like, Disco Elysium has a central investigatory through line. There are very, very few things that you absolutely must do, though. I think, like, the only check... You need to pass a check to get into the Ruby's hideout, and that's it. Everything else you can just sort of fail your way through it. But that game, of course, has a different kind of approach to failure. It's not about NPCs dying or anything. It's... you fucking up checks. There's no combat system. The only time you can shoot somebody is in a confrontational dialogue option. And even then, if you're playing properly and with the right stats, you won't shoot him. You'll use an alternative method. Olympus. Riku is doing some posting. Xehanort was controlling Terra's body when he created Ansem and Xemnas. But Ansem had no form until he possessed me. Am I why he looks the way he does? Heart tag Terra. Heart tag searching. Heart tag Radiant Garden. So here in Thebes, we've got 4 lucky emblems to go for. We've also got these 5 golden Hercules figures. And there's also 4 citizens we want to talk to who will give us rewards. We also want to take a photo of the Hercules statue. And we want to take a photo of the flame core. That's true, there are other times you can shoot people in Disco Elysium, but don't. They're not canon. Ah, here we have Kupo coins. If you're holding a Kupo coin when you run out of HP, you will get back up again. Which is really cool, except for one situation in which you don't want to have one of these, but we won't be at that point for a long time, so let's grab the Kupo coin. And now we can buy these meals, too. That's good to know. I didn't realize we could buy those. I still have a few of the plus versions, but yeah, that's nice. Na, 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 na,
There's a mailbox in Twilight Town.
Let's send this off next time we're in Twilight Town.
Yeah, doy, shush now.
Well, hey there, sluggers. I gotta say, it's good to have you back.
Thank you. Take a photo of the forge. Yes, but we're not...
The town's on the road to recovery. Could have been a very different story if you boys hadn't come along.
We also want to take a photo of something else up there as well. But I was going to go over that when we actually got to that area.
Lucky for us, you heroes happen to be around. Thanks for everything. It's been a real slice.
A slice?
Well, hey there, sluggers.
She's weird. Like, she is written weird.
Yeah!
La 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 la. The problem is... The problem is we don't know if it's a good enough
Let's
photo.
see.
Yes, we do. There we go. That helps. But when they don't give you the mission yet, you don't know if it's a good enough photo or not. There we go. Cosmic ring. Now, that doesn't give you a cosmic ring. That gives you the right to make one. Which is a tiny bit of bullshit, but nonetheless. Trying to... Right, okay.
Yeah!
It's good to know the town's finally rebuilding. Now let's break some of it. Herc, I appreciate the pose, but I'm looking to get a photo of this, actually.
What? Can you take it?
I'm trying to figure out what the angle is that I need to be at for it. Make sure that Herc is in one of these photos.
Let's see.
No, genuinely, how do you get this one to... A function. Do I have to upside down it?
Let's see.
Well, no, that just makes it vanish. Further out?
Let's see.
Yeah. When you say make sure Herc is in one of them, do you mean one of the ones with a lucky emblem or any photo of Hercules? La, 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 we don't have any reason to go in there, because apparently now we can just go through this staircase. Which makes sense, we slid down here when we did that god-awful minigame. But we do want to head up here for a quick something, I think. Unless we need to be asked to collect these first, but... Golden Herc figure. What are these for? Does somebody want them? Yes, they're... Okay, let me go talk to the kid who wants these. Maybe when I get to the next one, I will take a photo of Hercules next to it, because that'd be funny.
Not too chiseled now.
Well, they said he was next to the statue.
Hope they can fix all this.
Where is this?
Here. And how about
This small child. You over here?
Yes, thankfully no one was hurt.
No, that's an adult.
Where did it even begin?
Ah!
I'm gonna be a hero someday.
Hey, you like my figure collection? Pretty sweet, huh? I just need a set of golden Hercs and then I'll be done. If you find any around town, can I have them? I need 5. Please? There's still 4 golden Hercs out there somewhere. You'll help, right?
Did your house survive?
The completionist way of doing this would be to go back to him with each individual one to get all of his lines. I just need 5 extremely rare figures that are made out of literal solid gold. Could you give them to me for free, mister?
Let's see.
I'll help you find the next one.
I think I got it right in the middle of Donald being stupid, so that's good. La, 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 la. Suppose I could also pick
Hope we
up
find some ingredients around here.
Oh, it's you! Wait, I wanted to give this to you.
Lucid Gem.
Thank you for saving me. You're my hero.
Lucid Stone. You know, because the child would have the lesser one. You're very welcome. Now let me jump on your head. There was a side quest, says Snip, in Shenmue 3. Ah, yes, that game that's bad that you like. When a kid is like, hey, I need the ultra-rare capsule toy out of this machine so that I can sell my collection to get my grandpa some medicine. Can you try to get it for me?
We asked Hercules very nicely.
And you're thinking, can't I just give you the fucking money? No.
Yeah!
Shenmue 3, for context, is a game designed by a man who doesn't play video games.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here. Just imagine the yummy stuff little chef will whip up with this.
It's thanks to you I made it out safe. Take this, I insist.
Lucid Gem.
Thanks for saving us. This is for you.
A Lucid Stone. Aw, guys, I already got those gifts from the other family. God, this is embarrassing. It's like you wore the same costume to the party.
Yeah!
We'll really need to coordinate.
This should be fine.
Yeah! Ha!
Nice move!
Also, I can do this silly shit here, too.
They could really use a few more guys to lend a hand.
Yeah!
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here.
Well, so long as it's you saying it and not Donald, I'm happy enough to go looking.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here.
Okay, well, Dad, don't push your luck and say it twice, mate. There, what are we looking for? There's a Hercules somewhere. There you are. Small enough for non-heroes to throw. Shenmue 3, for context, is a sequel to a game from 1999 that was 10 years ahead of its time and followed the exact same design philosophies 20 years later. Yeah. So it's gone from being 10 years ahead of its time to 10 years behind its time. I've never played any Shenmue. I've just seen enough of Snip and Nevermoon fawning over it to know that it doesn't interest me. And for some reason that has developed into some sort of pathological revulsion and indignation at its existence, which is somewhat condemning of me as a person, because realistically I should just be able to be happy that those two can be happy about something that I can't understand. But instead, even though I haven't played the game, what I've heard about how frustrating it is and how good it perhaps could have been if it had been made by somebody with a brain makes me annoyed that he made that instead of something better instead. Does that make sense? It doesn't, it shouldn't, but it's kind of what's going on in here.
Ingredients around here.
Where the hell is this child?
Little chef will know what to do with this.
There he is.
Just 3 golden herks left to find. Keep looking.
Don't say please or anything, child.
Yeah.
Are those in-game hashtags? Those are heart tags. Actually, they're not. I don't know what they're called. I call them heart tags because it's a heart symbol and it's Kingdom Hearts. But yes, they have a silly little social media thing that shows up on loading screens. Look, to be fair, it's a hashtag with a heart around it. Like, it's very clearly a hashtag with a heart around it. But I call it a heart tag because I think that's funnier.
Oh, it's you. You really saved me. Here, got something for you.
Mithril. Thank you. Another golden herc. I mean, the obvious one would be Heart Book. Donald, Sora's not the only one who's lost most of his power. Goofy and I are kind of in the same boat. Heart tag Sora, heart tag Donald, heart tag Goofy, heart tag here we go again. Back on the road now.
Oh, please. Like they stand a...
Nice moves!
I feel like Hercules should probably show me up there when I do that in front of him.
I'm only missing 2 golden hertz. Almost there.
I don't know that I'd call 3/5 almost. Goofy's run looks uncomfortable. I don't think cartoon characters can feel pain. That's not true, actually. They feel it intensely. They just can't be permanently injured. Vandalism!
Yeah.
You're right, Snip did make a good joke. The problem is I don't know how to verbally present it, and so I'm sort of like not mentioning it for the sake of all 0 of my VOD watchers. But he basically made a Twitter X joke using the symbol for Keyblade. It is good. It is commendable.
I would have been a goner without you. Here, I want you to have this.
Mithril Stone.
You made a big difference, little heroes.
That'll lose to Jam and Herc missing his cue and awkwardly walking in and out of frame. Holy shit, a fight!
Gotcha!
Oh, I didn't have the right Keyblade on.
Got him!
How's this for you?
There we go.
Yeah! 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 There!
Alright, double arrow guns! Daka, 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 daka.
So
Not
long.
really, we're just sort of prancing more than dacking. Note that we don't have a finish. More on that in a minute.
Yeah! Let's see. Nice!
Oh boy, that's Frank's boy.
See, there we go. Now our photo for this lucky emblem has this idiot in it. Blinking, too. The best part about that joke is that you were looking for a Greek X because we're in Greece, and it was only after you sent that message that you remembered the Keyblade thing. That is extremely good. So I need to get up to that shield. I think the easiest way is to jump from up here anyhow. Slide! There we go.
Yeah! 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 Whoa! Yeah!
Hang on a minute.
Let's see.
Flame core.
Yeah. 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 Here we go.
No kidding. Can you imagine how much worse this
Would have been pretty damn bad.
I just need one more golden herb. I am so close.
Well, I know exactly what it is. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. My friends are my power.
Wow! Look how high up we are.
Yeah, let's jump off.
Do any more crazy stunts.
Let's see.
You're gonna take a picture of me? Okie dokie.
Not hashtag, heart tag. Imagine doing a search for hashtag beaches and you get this.
Yes, that's all of them. Thank you so much.
Sure, what are you gonna give me though? You're gonna give me a hero's belt.
Yes, that's all of them. Thank you so much.
Which I can use to strap him with if he doesn't give me something better. No, actually, this is alright. Frontline photographer. Stay in camera mode even if you get smacked. That is helpful when you need to take a photo of a Heartless, and the Heartless won't stop smacking you. I will admit. Actually, yeah, because it's got 3 sets of resistances, isn't it? That's pretty good. Alright, we'll put that on. Give the dark anklet to Goofy. Sorry, Hercules, you're not important enough. I mean, I could give him accessories. We got tons of spare those. But no, realistically, we should give those things to the party members we're about to meet in the next world. Because I'm not sure if you give something to a world-specific NPC, do they just keep it when you leave, or can you give it to someone else? That's a good photo.
Hero someday.
Alright,
No way.
that's Thebes done. Now we go back up the mountain trail. La, 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 doo, da, 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 da.
Come on, fellas.
There's fuck all here, really. It's just, getting another 4. emblems. So this will be a lot quicker. We can blitz through it. Why did I just go back to Thebes? Because I wanted to turn in my Flame Core, or get my reward for my Flame Core mission. That I forgot about. Firefighter Rosette. Now, water cores I don't think we're going to get here. And there's nothing on this mountain trail that we need to take care of.
Come on, fellas!
So let's just head on up with all the speed we can get. Water cores used to be here. But they don't spawn once the Titans go away. And the only other place where water cores spawn, I believe, is the second last Disney World. Right? Which admittedly is a fair enough place for them. Even it's deep.
Back off! So long!
I did not spend enough time in this form. I don't know how the hell. Oh, am I supposed to use magic?
So long! Here we go!
Magic launcher!
Back off!
Yeah, use magic, you fool.
Fire!
How's this for you?
Blades!
That's probably why I was struggling. Oh, we can also see them a bit earlier? That's good. Well, still would take a bit, though. Isn't that the world that's immediately... It goes Toy Box, then Corona, then... Which comes first? The second Princessy World or the second Pixar World? Oh, good. What is the camera doing? Oh, I'm locked onto something.
You're through!
Kabang! Now, apparently, the Shooting Star Shotlock, because there's two of them for max. One of them is for single target, and one of them is for multiple targets. So I'm going to try and max it out on one target if I can. Realistically, I should do that on a boss, but I want to just see if I can tick it off. The next time I get an enemy here. First of all, though, we need to find the mouse.
Let's see. Yes!
I'll help you find the next one.
No, you won't. We definitely know where one is because we made big deal of it, which is why I'm going the wrong way. We made a big deal of it when we saw it because it's hilariously obvious. There it is.
Yeah.
But we need to get up in order to actually take a photo of it, because it is a matter of angle and perspective. Now, can I get you to be the only target I lock onto? Yeah, I can.
There!
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah!
How's this for you?
Stream! Yeah!
Switch! Oh, shit, hello.
Let's see.
We got an item for that. We got a moon armlet? Amulet. 228. It's technically better than the Gormon's ring, but I'd like to have that kept. I'd also want to keep the lucky ring on you. And I'd like to keep the best AP ring on you, so sorry.
Let's find some more.
Sora, over here! Herc, here goes!
Oh yeah, this is a great idea for this wonderfully spacious combat zone. God damn it.
I'll show you how a hero fights! I gotcha! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, it's over there. Okay, never mind. We have to go further up. And Hercules is just carrying a rock around again. Wait, why am I going to it? No, 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 I need to take a photo. No, don't do it. Fuck, shit, wank. Buggery. Hello there. That was a lovely little flying animation he had. Didn't look at all like a struggle. Apples! No, fucking why? I didn't ask to fall off!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
When does anyone really ask to fall off of something? Okay, now, photo.
Let's see.
Good picture.
Thanks, it took me a damn long while to reach. Now, to get the next one, I need to keep going.
Yeah!
Because it is halfway up the Titan fighting climb that we did. Only now there is no Titan to fight.
Whoa! Yeah!
Doesn't mean there is nothing, right? It just still fascinates to me that we can just fucking beat stick the large bodies.
Heal! Get by me, Sora! Come on! For ya.
Apple!
Light!
That was not the plan. This was... I wanted an apple. Why am I in a pirate ship? I wanted an apple. Oh, for fuck's sake, there was another one. Can I have the apple now? Thank you. Could I please get out of here?
Yes. Heal!
Oh, I might actually be fucked. Nope, made it. I think in general, the over-reliance on the situation command button is one of the game's problems. I think it would be really cool if I could interact with objects using a button that does not do anything about the goddamn smorgasbord of special attacks that we are given at every single combat that are still available after the combat, unneeded though they are.
Yeah!
I believe they stick around after the combat so that they can be available if there are a sufficiently soon enough additional outbreak of combat. Because you'd be annoyed if your abilities went away just because combat dropped for 2 seconds.
Yeah! So long! Yeah! Here we go!
Oh, also we have this. I didn't even notice this. Hang on. Stop it! Let me do the fun thing. Woo! Daka, 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 daka!
Try this! Got him! Go!
Yeah!
Let's see.
This lucky emblem is bullshit.
I'll help you find the next one.
Might need you to if it's that bloody stupid. Now, we don't need to be here anymore. The next one's in the Realm of the Gods, but unfortunately we don't have any quick save state in and out here, so further up we go. Now, you might be wondering why it's so stormy up here when there isn't a Titan to cause it. Me too.
Yeah! Back off! Yeah! So long! Yeah! Ready for ya! See ya!
Kaboom, kabang, kabuggles. Let's go. I like that this is so big that it actually, like, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's straight up, but it actually takes up a whole chunk of horizontal width, as evidenced on the map. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the really good Keyblades yet. Notably, the Hero's Origin one is actually quite primitive because it only has one form change. It is usual for a Keyblade to have 2 levels like this. You'll get used to this. Second form being an exception. It's one of the reasons why, even though Dead of Night is amazing as a Keyblade because it has 2 ridiculous abilities in Lucky Strike and Magic Roulette, it is going to be less fun to use than some of the ones we get later because it's still just a basic Kingdom Key with its second form, you know? There's still 4 more in the Realm of the Gods. We now have 2 of Shooting Star's shot locks. We need to get the other max one, which I think I need to max the bar for. So.
Yeah! Whoa! Whoa!
I do love how the mortal world just fades away here and everything just becomes golden. Still level 10. Just about level 11 though. Do you mean Ultima Weapon? Because yeah, obviously, in every Kingdom Hearts game has Ultima Weapon. Ultima Weapon has its own form change, which is, I believe, analogous to Final Form in its visuals, but...
let's go!
I wouldn't say it's a spoiler to talk about Ultimate Weapon being cracked.
Yeah.
Some things are just givens. Now, Realm of the Gods. There are 2 photos we want to take. One is of the Forge. The other we'll go up and get right at the end, so I won't tell you what it is, but it should make sense when we get there. Need to figure this map out. One of the lucky emblems is just in space.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's because you look at it from the nearby ledge or something. Let's just carry forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we started the stream, I was talking earlier about how I'd been looking at the Keyblade exclusives, because we have this Dead of Night Keyblade that's the Steam exclusive. And pretty much all of the platform exclusives are based on Mickey Mouse's Keyblades. They're either recolors of his new one from this game, which is a more kitted out Starseeker, or they're recolors of the Starseeker. And you've got one for PlayStation, one for Xbox, one for Steam, one for Epic, and one for Switch. And they all just have second form. They're not that special in terms of their stuff, because they wouldn't want to program new form changes and make them exclusive. That wouldn't be fair. But the funniest one to me is the pre-order bonus PlayStation 4/Xbox exclusive 7-Eleven Keyblade. Because you look at them and the wiki entry for all of them will say, this Nintendo Switch-themed Keyblade, this Steam-themed Keyblade, this Epic-themed Keyblade, referring to their color scheme. And then it'll just be like, this 7-Eleven themed Keyblade. Named Dawn Till Dusk, because 7-Eleven is open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Dawn Till Dusk.
Yeah. So long. Yeah. Later.
Oh, I see, that actually made sense for him to pull a rock out of that sand. That was a bit more believable. There is a lucky emblem here, but I don't see.
Let's see.
Wait, there it is.
I'll help you find the next one.
Well, you were in that one. La 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 la.
Yeah. There.
All right, time for some Daka and Daka.
There. Yeah. So long.
There's another one here. Behind this.
Let's see.
Nice picture, Sora.
Thank you.
Get on with it!
Fuck you. Now, the Forge.
Let's see.
And And I mean, it has a lucky emblem anyway, so we were going to come here.
Oh boy!
Oh, I bet that's a great one.
Hopefully.
Let's see.
So you need to take a photo with this as well? The fire? That takes care of 3 of the lucky emblems, but there is one more to get. And I think we need to go up to that left, the Cloud Ridge area, and glance off to the side. First of all, we'll kill these guys, because we can. For God's sake, stop that.
Fire! Blaze! You're through!
Kaboom!
Yeah! 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 I know what to do!
Do you?
How's this for you? Yeah!
I don't need to be over here. Not just yet, so let's go back.
Yeah!
La, 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 la. Watch me just miss the Heartless every time.
Yeah! 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 Hop on!
Now, shoot nothing. La 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 dee da da.
Yeah!
Doodaloo doodaloo. Na 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 na. Not worth a lot of EXP, these guys. Probably because they get one shot. Doodaloo doodaloo. We arrive here at Cloud Ridge, a place of great strife.
Yeah! 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 Try this!
Daka 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 daka.
How's this for you?
There it is.
Let's see.
God, picture!
I know what to do. We're on.
Do you know, Goofy? Does it involve killing the enemies? That seems like the straightforward thing to do to me. But there we go. That's all of the lucky emblems here in Olympus. Which means there's one more thing that we want to do, and it is getting one more photo for a photo mission that we will eventually have to fulfill. So if we take a usable photo now, we don't have to come back here for that. And I can't land on that thing either. Just forces me down off that.
Yeah.
Note that I don't have to air step this time. There's a newly minted slider now that the,
Hey, the storm is gone.
That's okay. See, we've got a better way up now.
Yeah.
tumult has been dealt with. We head all the way up here. We arrive at the apex, where we'll find legends. And by that we mean Zeus.
Let's see.
I mean, get a photo of Zeus and Goofy's nose. The Moogles will eventually want a photo of Zeus.
You came just in the nick of time, my boy. Ha! Olympus owes you and your friends a great debt. The strength of your hearts proves you have the makings of true heroes. There are a few of those rascals still trying to cause mischief around here. If Hades didn't learn his lesson this time, his head is hotter than I thought. You came just in the strength.
That's all he has to say. Although we are allowed in here, which is nice. Obvious boss arena is obvious, but there's no boss left to fight, so it's just a big open circle of nothing. You'd think Hades and Maleficent would get along better, given they both chose evil following a lack of party invite. Have we found any new recipes? Da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, da-ba-da-ba-ba. No, we fucking haven't, so let's get out of... Wait, hang on. We found a special. We found a meat special. We can only make one of them with filet mignon. Did I just save? Hello, worlds! This is Sora. Me and the other two half-pints are on a new adventure. Heart tag it begins, heart tag Donald, heart tag Goofy, heart tag pint and a half. Right, I don't know what gives you filet mignon and why it's special, but I assume that as the rest of those ingredients are super common, the filet mignon is the reason why this is a special. It is a flambe, so I'm not too worried about it, but...
Whoa!
Oh,
But maybe I fucking well
Sorry.
should have been. And that's why we save our game. Da-da-ba-ba. I'll never cut it at chef school. Look, you give me an air fryer or a sandwich press and I will make you edible food, but, none of this hands-on shit.
Yeah. Whoa!
Love of God.
Oh. Sorry.
The second DLC for Dreamlight Valley is literally all about Hades and Maleficent working together, and it fell apart because of outside forces and their own egos. Oh, really? The villains couldn't hack it together? That's a shame. The only thing I know about Dreamlight Valley is that it's on the list of those cozy games. The only real game in that genre that I've really played much of is The Sims, because it dates back so long. But most recently, my YouTube algorithm got me onto a video about... there seems to be this one angry guy, but like... talking about toxic cozy game influencers. Well, not just toxic, but like corrupt. Taking money to shill bad games.
Yeah.
Whoa! Fuck me! I'm pressing the button!
Sorry.
I don't get it. I'm pressing the fucking button. As soon as it goes, vleh, I'm going down. Yeah. There we go.
All right! We did it!
Now let go of my damn hair. Filet mignon Perel plus. Five more flambés. Sora, I don't think I've ever seen a place more beautiful. Heart tag sky, heart tag sea, heart tag where hearts return. Who took that photo, buddy? And when did they take it? Because I'm pretty sure you were dreaming when that shit happened. Did you take a photo of your dream? How? Well, anyway, we're off to the toy box. Ba-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na. 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 And I believe as we get closer, we will get forced into the last gummy mission of this area. A boss fight against the Astro Warrior. Not to be confused with the Ashtray Warrior. As I like to call him, Dad.
How do we reach the world now?
Like this!
I imagine if you were in the default ship, that would be a little bit more exciting. But anyway, he's dead now. And that's everything in this gummy locale. every remaining Gummy mission requires us to go somewhere else, except for the Heartless Hunter line, which is just a matter of grinding it out. I recall having to grind out extra kills for this one at some point, because it obviously just, I think it goes up to 1 for 9999, but it's not terrible. But yeah, more treasure spheres will be in the next zone, more special weapons will be garnered, possibly, I mean, we bought one, so we might be able to get that, but more worlds and more waypoints will be in the next zone as well. Well, actually, more worlds. Discover 6. We've got 2 out of 6. We'll only get 4 here, so. But here is the toy box. I don't know why it reckons the person who posted this is unknown. Is it not Sora? Well, anyway. I will say that this area that we're about to enter, the opening area of the Toy Story world, is one of the coolest areas in the game, just because of how it's physically designed. I won't say that the rest of the world is as amazing, although it is pretty good, but this first area is very, very pleasing to me. Not this, but bear with us. Hey, does anybody remember Final Fantasy 15? Cancelled original version, Final Fantasy Versus 13. That was a Nomura project. He's a little bitter that he didn't get to make it. Theorem Rex. Video game available now, limited and standard edition. Gigas action figures available now. I forgot how weird this was, but now it don't make sense.
I was watching that!
Sorry, but this is no time for television, Rex.
Gotta say that Giga's pretty impressive.
And straight away we have Wallace Shawn back as Rex. And, Pixar... good luck charm, John Ratzenberger as, I forget the piggy bank's name, coming straight out of the movies because they're not famous enough to be too busy for this. We do not, however, have Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. I don't know who the replacement for Tim Allen is, but I do know that the replacement for Tom Hanks is the same guy they always get when the project isn't expensive enough for him. His brother, who I think has made almost as much money off of Woody as Tom has at this point.
Really?
Yes.
I like his aura most.
Woody, what gives?
Shh. Are they back? Shh.
All right, guys. Today we teach those masked intruders who's boss. Is everybody in position?
Wait, hold on. I don't think I'm emotionally prepared.
Would you calm down? Don't worry, I got you covered.
What is a shame is that you see these 4 characters right here? I'm pretty sure these are all we get. They explain why, but the entire rest of the Toy Story cast just aren't put in the game. Which they could have done, they just didn't. Oh well. Well, you get these guys. and them. But that's it.
It's go time.
You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and you're miles from your nice warm bed.
What in the world? Where are we? Oh my gosh! Have we been shrunk?
How about what are we?
And look at us!
You know what the magic is for. We have to protect the world order.
Border?
I said order.
Gorge! Who's gonna protect the order from them?
Heartless!
Okay, we go on 3. 1, 2.
Wait!
What are you doing? Who are those guys?
And how did they break into Andy's house?
Yeah! Yeah! There!
Look at my toy arrow guns! Daka 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 daka.
Try this! Back off! Yeah! Yeah! Back off! You're through!
Bang! Oh, thank God, aerial recovery. Yeah, I know how to use it. I've been begging for it for the past 10 hours, mate.
Are they new?
Wait! Oh, you look familiar! I know this!
What?
You're
Zora!
Huh? My name's Sora. Oh.
Stay back. For all we know, the intruder sent them.
Zora!
Slow down there, Rex. We don't know them.
But we can trust them. They're the #1 selling heroes in the country.
Yeah, Andy's mom must have bought them for him.
So what Rex is doing here is what we generally refer to as racism. He's seeing an anime boy, and he's saying that that anime boy must be identical to the other anime boy that he was just watching on TV. As to how he's equating the duck and the dog thing to being part of that, I do not know. But anyway.
Ham's right. Did you see how easily they took care of the intruders? I bet they're here to figure out why all our friends have gone missing, and why Buzz's laser started actually lasering, and all the weird stuff that's been going on. I mean, that's what heroes do, right?
Let's not jump to conclusions.
Gotta be smart, Woody.
So you're Andy's new toys?
So, Demon Dragon, who do you think the party member is for this world? Do you think we're going to be adventuring with Woody? Or with Buzz? Because they're both fairly solid candidates, right? And yes, the laser that's one of the things. Weird things are happening, Heartless are here, and Buzz now has combat capabilities. His laser works instead of just being a toy. So that's interesting, isn't it?
Toys?
You sure did a number on those intruders.
Those are the Heartless.
The bad guys.
We've been fighting against those intruders for a while.
I knew it!
Okay.
Huh?
In that case, you're all right by me. My name's Woody. Put her there.
Hey,
Now, hold on.
I'm Sora.
Zora!
Actually, my name's Sora.
And I'm Donald.
I'm Goofy.
And I'm Buzz Lightyear.
Call me him. It's a real honor.
And I'm Rex. I'm your biggest fan. In fact, I've been playing your game for months now, and I've already gotten you all the way up to level 47. But that Bahamut boss is really tough. Slinky and I can't figure out how to beat him. Oh, I wish Slinky and the others were here. They'd be so happy to meet you.
All troops, at attention, sir!
Now that's not... That was not R. Lee Ermey, despite sounding a hell of a lot like him, on account of the fact that R. Lee Ermey is a bit dead. But, the soldiers and the aliens are here.
Strangers from the outside. Welcome.
They're all toys? So that's why we look the way we do. Huh?
Excuse me. You said that you've battled those intruders before. Tell us where and why.
Oh, well, we are... No.
Well?
All right, Donald Burduck.
You must have come from somewhere.
Take it easy, Buzz. What matters is that they got those intruders out of our way for at least a little while. No need to interrogate them.
Yeah, Buzz.
Woody's right.
Noted. But still.
Hey, have those intruders, the Heartless, been a problem around here?
No, they just showed up a little while ago.
In fact, those Heartless materialized right after all of our friends up and vanished.
You don't think.
Well, gee, it can't just be a coincidence.
Clearly your friends have been turned into Heartless, and we've just been murdering them in front of you.
It wasn't always this lonely. One day we woke up and we were the only toys left here. Nobody's heard from Mom, Molly, or Andy. We keep waiting for Andy to come home.
You really care about him.
Yeah. He's the best friend that toys like us could ever hope to have.
All right. We better start looking.
Huh?
Have you got any clues we can go on? Any other strange things that happened?
Well, There's one thing.
One big thing.
Huge, sir.
What thing?
After everyone went MIA, the intruders didn't come alone. They arrived with a guy wearing a hood dressed in black just like you. As a matter of fact, he's the only other toy we've seen outside of you three.
A black hood? But that would mean...
The organization!
You know who it is?
Yeah, they're bad news.
Seems like you have a lot of enemies.
We may have a hunch what's causing all the weirdness. Would you mind if we handle this?
I'm sorry, but we're not gonna leave this to you.
Huh?
If that guy had something to do with our friends vanishing, then he's our problem too. We've got to work together.
Right. So then, where can we find that guy?
Sarge, any word from the recon team?
The latest reports place him in town, sir, at Galaxy Toys.
Then Galaxy Toys is where we're going. Sora, follow me. It's out the window and down the roof.
Not so fast, cowboy. You seem pretty gung-ho about going. But shouldn't we stay here and wait for Andy?
Well, you've got a point, but we've tried waiting. Look, if we go with Sora, we might find a clue. Are you with me, Buzz?
Of course. Okay, let's move out.
have to get to the toy store.
So the answer is they both do. This was mind-blowing when they revealed it. Not only is there no party switching because everybody's with you at once and you can have 4 people, you can have 5 people. Because in some worlds, not all, in fact, it's only a couple times, you get 2 party members. In fact, I think the way the game works is actually weird. The worlds that have 2 party members are all in a row, and then the ones that only have 1 party member start happening. So, like, we get this cool feature for a little while, and then they just dump it. It is dependent on the world and the suitability of the characters, but I feel like it's a shame, and they could have worked it out better in those later ones. I think with all of the later ones that only have 1 party member, I'm like, there's someone else who could have joined here. But anyway, we have aerial recovery, which is when we bring that chick from The Little Mermaid her voice back. And we have Woody, and we have Buzz. We have the shoulder tackle and the lasso attack. He has second chance, MP haste, more team attacks, team attack extender, share prizes, and hyper healing. Whereas Buzz here has laser beam, spinning lariat, lucky strike, an extra cast, defender, more team attacks, team attack extender, and hyper healing. Not really sure what share prizes is about, that why Woody has it and the others don't, but hey, Woody's good at sharing, so I guess that's it. Currently don't have a bonus, let's ooh, that's a good one. Let's save that. We only have one of these mushroom terrines, though. In fact, it's the last starter we have. We should buy a starter. Or did I just eat it twice by accident? I might have. Oh well. Does it still give me the EXP if I have the standard and not the plus?
Hey, Sora!
What the fuck do I mean Buzz has spinning lariat? I mean that Buzz has an ability called spinning lariat. And if I just buy one of these to check. Yeah, it still gives you the XP incentive.
Nice!
Rough ahead and your miles and your miles from the nice one day. Full course bonus is different each time you roll it. Oh dear.
Better put this in the mail.
Well, anyway, I bought a bunch of food.
I wonder what it's good for.
Absolutely
Don't forget to
nothing.
mail that off.
When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and you're miles. So here we have some books. We have Smurl, Smurl, Twist and Twirl by L. Money. We have Babes in Toyland. We have Andy, Get Your Gun. And Rucka Chucky by Louise Teaver. We have Red's Dream by Reeves. We have I'm the Marshal in This Town. We have Tin Toy. We have one whose font is unreadable against the fucking color of the book. Does anybody read that one that's third from the left? I can't. Knick Knack. Scooter Run. The Adventures of Someone and Wally. Pale Cowboy from Texas. Let's say Ant and Dec go on a vacation. Magic Made Easy. Grimm's Fairy Tales. Feet First. But yeah, we have Andy's bedroom. Bucket O' Soldiers, Everyday Adventures, a Lucky Emblem.
Nice!
I'll help you find the next one.
Floppy the Bunny by Joel Clark. And then they start to repeat. That's a shame, though. We have Buzz Lightyear. Hey kids, Buzz says call 911 in an emergency. La 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 la. Let's go to Galaxy Toys. We have a picture of Woody. I wonder how old Andy would be at this point. Deep Space Code. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger. Let's talk to these guys.
Helpers from the outside. Welcome. Helper from what?
Takes place between 1 and 2. Yeah, so Jessie isn't here yet. I think they would have kept her in the... I don't think they would have sidelined her if she was available, but if they put it before Toy Story 2, it makes sense.
Hey, what do you know? I'm talking to the Azora. Hey, what?
I am so starstruck. Your game is my absolute favorite.
How can you play a game with those hands?
I am...
Carefully! Can you imagine if your toy had a save file on your console?
You ready, Sora? Next stop, the toy store.
I certainly hope we find some answers at Galaxy Toys.
And we can play with a soccer ball. Unfortunately, we can't whack it into the toys. Ba-da-ba-da-da-doo. Da-da-da-da. That's everything you can get out of Andy's room, unfortunately. But there's more to this area. As they said, go through the window. Well, there's 2 windows to go through, I think. There's this one here. At least I thought I could get through that one. Oh, yeah, I can. And then there's that one over there. But we have an entire ass neighborhood. Maxi-sized. Well, actually we don't. We have, like, the surrounds of this one house. But it's big, therefore it feels bigger than it is.
Okay, the first thing we've got to do is head down the street.
Galaxy Toys is on the other side of town.
And I don't know what it is, I just think this is way cooler than the toy store that they put the rest of the world in. Looking at normal, mundane shit from a weird, fantastical angle gets me. It just works. And being able to, like, fuck around in just a normal-ass house, but we're tiny and a toy, is cool.
fire! So long! Yeah!
That's a bit. Keep looking. You can destroy this with a game.
Thank you, Donald. I didn't think about that, so let's get here from the sky. Smack a deck, and there's a chest. Da-da-da-da, elixir. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Let's see.
Make sure you get my good side.
Got it.
Good picture.
Are you sure? Because you kind of turned to the left as though you were taking a photo of the roof rather than me. I don't really understand it, but, well, you're the photographer. I'm sure you know how to get the good angles. And his mum comes back. Who the fuck broke my toolbox? I don't know that she would be that foul-mouthed.
Hey, Sora, I think the trampoline will take us back to Andy's room.
I think it would just throw us upwards towards the roof, actually. I don't know. I think we would need to shift our legs across a little ways to get back to Andy's room, but you're the optimist, I guess.
Here we go.
This town ain't big enough.
Now, the unfortunate thing is that we can't get run over. I think it would have been really funny if they programmed a massive car to come through here every 3 minutes and just send you to the title screen if you dared to stand in front of it. Yeah, the humans are all gone. Somebody took them away. That's true, I haven't done menu in a bit. Right, what do we get? Attraction enhancer. Sora puts on some cologne. I don't actually want this. It makes the bullshit happen more frequently. And that's the only new one he has. Ba-da-ba-da-da-do. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what you were passing, for you got a friend in me. Donald's magic ensures that Sora and his fellow travelers will always assume an appropriate form for the worlds they visit, so as to not disrupt the local order. In general, the Guardians of Light take the utmost care not to spread knowledge of other worlds to the residents of the places they visit, or at least they try. Sora has a habit of forgetting, and every slip of the tongue earns him a fresh lecture from Donald, which isn't fun if you've ever heard Donald speak. We've got the story for Twilight Town now, by the way. Determined to help Roxas, Sora followed his heart to Twilight Town. Despite the nobodies and heartless around, the townspeople seemed to be mostly going about their lives in peace. It wasn't long before we ran into Hayner, Pence, and Olette, who were still on summer vacation. Goofy showed the kids a photo of them and Roxas. Amazingly, they had the same photo without Roxas, but with a suspicious-looking empty space. Intrigued, they decided to ask around town to see if anyone else knew about this mysterious boy. The rest of us headed to the old mansion shown in the photo where Hayner, Pence, and Olette caught up with us. We tried to use the computer inside to transport us into Roxas' digital Twilight Town, but it didn't work. Enzo contacted us from Radiant Garden, and Sora decided to leave the brain work to him and Pence. While they worked on a solution, we would head back outside and pursue other leads. Outside the mansion, Ansem and Xemnas were lying in wait for us. They tried to discourage Sora by saying that to release Roxas, his nobody, he'd have to give his heart over to the darkness. But Sora didn't buy that. None of us did. We and the Twilight Town kids agreed to keep wishing for Roxas' return with all our hearts, and then we buggered off to the next Disney World, because there wasn't anything more we could do here. And we've already found all of the characters in Toy Box. So there's no villain from the film here. We don't get like Hades here. And I mean, really, the villain of Toy Story 1 was a child, and the villain of Toy Story 2 was Frasier. So what can we do with that? But yeah, the story here is wholly original, which is good in its way. But we get Sora, Donald, and Goofy here because they have models here that are special, so... You get to see and to rotate their toy forms. Woody is Andy's treasured toy cowboy and the de facto leader of the other toys. He took the initiative in getting to the bottom of their strange new circumstances. I feel like if you want this to be a glorified way to look at character models, I feel like there should be a way to lift his foot so that you can see the Andy on his shoe. A newer addition to Andy's toy lineup, an action figure who at one point believed he was a real, actual space ranger. Now cured of his psychosis, Buzz reluctantly agreed to leave Andy's room and investigate Galaxy Toys. Rex, Andy's toy Tyrannosaurus. His fierce appearance belies the fact that he's voiced by Wallace Shawn, who's about as intimidating as a turnip. Rex is an avid video game fan, and his current character obsession is Zora. Ham is Andy's piggy bank. His belly tends to slow him down when the call to action comes. He's more of a Gigas fan than Zora. And the Little Green Men, an identical trio that reprises from the Pizza Planet Crane game. They tend to stick together. See, the term Little Green Men always makes me think it's going to be the Army Men. We've got Little Green Men and we've got Green Army Men, who are also little, green, and men. That's why I say aliens. An army in a bucket, equipped with an array of gear that enables them to perform a broad range of missions. Friend in me. Goldbeat. These electrical enemies zip through the air and zap you. They have to stop and conjure up a sigil before they can rain lightning down on you, so take that chance to exact a brutal revenge. Their rapid-fire thunderstorm will electrify you if it connects, so watch for the tell and don't get too close. Aero magic will have them winded in no time flat. If you got the MP to spare, start flinging those gales. Yeah, but I don't have aero, so that doesn't help me at all. Toy Trooper. Those jetpacks and ray guns may be toys, but these masked intruders are anything but fun games when they come barreling your way. They'll sometimes chuck grenades your way, but that's not necessarily bad news. After letting it fly, they'll hit the deck. Kick them while they're down, or if you're feeling fancy, a well-timed Keyblade swing will return those grenades to sender. There are 29 chests, which is less than Olympus, but... It's more than Twilight Town, but that's not saying much. There are 3 wholly original world plots in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm trying to think of what the third one is.
Yeah.
I know what it isn't. Is it the last Disney World we visit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's believed that they had more freedom with the Pixar world. The Pixar team. I think the Pixar team helped them too, didn't they? Like with the animation and all that stuff. Like they actually got involved. Whereas Disney were a bit more ham-fisted in, okay, you can use these properties that are popular right now, but you need to do this and this and this. There's one in particular that they were.
I bet you there's a luck.
Rather tight-fisted with.
Emblem here.
Is there really? There is right here. Oh my fuck. Yeah, this is one of the bullshit ones. See it now?
Let's see.
This is bullshit. If I may, I do not think that is easy to see. But when you get it, it is obviously. There's one more emblem in this area. But yeah, this looks huge. It looks like a whole ass neighborhood, but it's it is just the front of Andy's house.
Just imagine the yummy stuff little chef will whip up with this.
My
that we can
shield's
explore.
ready!
Yeah!
Give up!
I think it would have been cooler if the whole world was going through the house. But I know why they did it the way they did it. I get it. They can do more out of where they what they did. The whole world is set with Galaxy Toys, which is basically a playground shopping center.
Here we go! Yeah!
Give up!
We're off ahead and you're miles from your nice old bed. We can't go further than this, in fact. The lucky emblem is on the car.
Let's see.
Good picture.
Thank you. We also can't climb the car and vandalize it, which I think is very, very disappointing. Now, if we head to the right, we will be on our way to Galaxy Toys. But if we head to the left, eventually, we will also be on our way to Galaxy Toys, because both ends of this street take you to the same place. Now, how are we going there? I have no idea. I guess we're walking. Frankly, I think scaling Mount Olympus is easier than walking a street when you're this sized, but whatever. Friend in me.
Hey, why doesn't that toy move?
I guess it hasn't figured it out.
Figured what out?
I can make it move for you.
Huh? You're from the dream! The first of the Xehanorts!
I'm so honored you remember me.
Sora, what the fuck did you just call him? What's a Xehanort?
Oh no! He can move!
Way cool!
Look out!
One heart's shadows fill the emptiness of another. See how they bring him to life? Like heartless and nobodies, they fit together.
Enough! Why are you doing this?
There's a darkness we are missing and must reclaim. The way hearts connect in this world can provide us with a clue. So we made a copy of the world, and then pulled those hearts apart. I wonder how you'll handle the strain.
Remember that shit in Dream Drop about Twilight Traverse Town being split into two? Having half the cast in one and half the cast in the other? Yeah, they're doing that again, except this time the other half doesn't exist. Like, we don't have an alternate player character, we don't have any involvement with it. It's just there, with the rest of the cast in it. So that they don't have to animate them, I guess.
Wait! What does that mean?
I just told you.
Don't let me down.
Whoa!
Oh no!
Woody, what is going on? Is this toy a friend or foe?
I think we've got our answer.
Yeah, if the Heartless know how to do it, there's no reason you can't.
Do what? Huh?
Sora? You ever
Brilliant.
seen
I'm on
Voltron? How about Evangelion? Napoleon! Controlling the Gigas. While aboard Gigas, have fun with the gimmick, I guess. What's funny about this gimmick is that you don't have to do it. You can just get out and fight them normally, and you'll be fine. Or you can use the Gigas. Like that they helpfully mark your friends with those little green symbols to be like, hey, don't shoot those. The problem with overusing the Gigas in this world is that any, like, team attacks with Woody and Buzz, you just won't get to do. Oh, yeah, you can also, like, skip parts of the... We're not going to do that, because I think that's crap. I just got an achievement for defeating 1,000 enemies. But yeah, you can go a lot higher than you're supposed to go. Such as going all the way to the top floor here. I might lose the Gigas soon. I'm getting batter thwacked. I wasn't in
He was being controlled? He wasn't just switched into battle mode by accident?
Wasn't I in a red one? Whatever.
Buzz?
It's nothing.
I'm confused. That guy in the black coat, did he say he made a copy of the real world? What's that mean?
It probably means they split this world in two. Your friends in one world, us in the other. Only one of the worlds is real, and the other is just really convincing.
You can't be serious. Oh, that's right. You're from a video game. Well, maybe in your game, that's how things work. But here in reality, you can't split worlds.
Huh?
This is ridiculous.
No. Hey.
Woody, let's go.
I admit, it does sound just a little far-fetched. But say we have been taken to some kind of alternate world. That would explain why your laser's real. And is it really that crazy? Worse than evil emperors and protecting the galaxy? Any of that ring a bell?
Point taken. But that just means these strangers are part of the delusion. And I say it's time we parted ways and went home.
Thought we were friends, not strangers.
Look, I get that it seems weird. But we know something's wrong with this place. We should stick together.
Sora's right. They helped with the intruders, so they might help find our friends. They have been there for us so far. You can't deny that. Come on. Every toy deserves a fair shake. Am I right?
Tell it to that toy over there.
Sheriff, sir! Huh? Rex has just been dino-napped!
What's that?
My men saw him get hauled up to the 2nd floor, sir! And Ham and the aliens are MIA!
Come on! We have got to find them!
You mean
Please,
all of
let
the
us help!
Yeah!
all of the non-combat NPCs have vanished? That's strange. Come on, Buzz.
Well, Buzz? Do you really think we can save our friends on our own? We didn't get very far before. We gotta take all the help we can get.
Don't worry. Sora can be reckless.
And Donald's a pain in the ass.
And Donald grumbles a lot.
It's true.
But you can trust him.
Well, hey, I said non-combat NPCs, Guan. Just because the army men don't join in the video game's combat doesn't mean that they're non-combat. They're literally soldiers. Hello, the legendary anime warrior. You can only stay a little because your break will be over soon. Well, let's see if the cutscene will finish before that time comes.
I suspect you do.
It's true.
Huh? He does?
See, they don't seem bad. Am I right, Buzz?
Okay, fine. We do need the extra help. But just so we're clear, I remain skeptical about this. I'll work with you till we find our friends.
Okay.
Thanks for the help, Sora, Donald, Goofy.
My troops will return to the field, sir!
This ascent is going to be rather tricky.
Too bad we're not strapped to a rocket, huh?
Hey, think we could use that?
Oh. It's perfect. Come on, guys.
Why not find the stairs? Oh yeah, small.
Gosh, I'm kind of worried about our new friends.
Well, all right then. Oh yeah, and the mech suits. We could use the mech suits. We could maybe use the mech suits just a little bit. These shelves are really tiny. Only if you think about them. But the sheer amount of work they have put into the toys on the shelves is kind of great. We've got boat, police, building bricks, army fighters, action figures with full body articulation. Behold the mighty army fighter, hero of justice. We've got Talk Parrot, repeats what you say. We've got the Bear House. Got a construction site, a house, all from building, a prop plane, Full House 200, Galaxy Sail. What I'd love to find is a map chest. Because we're flying blind here. We got a save point. I'm doing well. Are you a random wander-in? Or should my brain be recognizing you from somewhere? I think there's a lucky emblem, but it's outside. Yeah. You can just go outside. You can't explore the car park.
Let's see.
Though I do like that this Pizza Planet van is here. Yo! There's the lucky emblem.
Let's see.
How's this for a lucky emblem?
Good picture.
You got a friend in Keep. You got a friend in Keep. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. And there is an emblem made of tape.
Oh boy, let's find some more.
Let's find the map, please. Let's find the map, please. I do like that these boxes are identical to the ones in Twilight Town, except that they're giant, because we are small. And we can see a sort of map of the area. Not a real map, but like, well, an in-universe one. Entrance, information, and cashier, the Gigas, the elevator, the popular items, the space capsule in the middle, we've got the drink factory, Action Plus on the second floor. On the third floor, we've got the Kid Corral, the play place, the game store, and Lovely Party. Beasts and Bugs, Beastly Pine, and Mecha Smasher. Well, so long as it's not Adam Smasher, I don't think Sora would be quite ready to deal with that yet. That'd be quite the crossover.
Yeah.
Just stomps onto the scene. What was his? What was Adam Smasher's first line in Cyberpunk? It was like, "You look fuckable" or something. It was not very nice. I don't think he'd fit in Kingdom Hearts very well. Got a bunch of Gigas here, though these ones are a little smaller and not quite so usable. We can't just get right into one there. You look like a fuckable piece of meat. Yeah, that is the no joke first thing Adam Smasher says in Cyberpunk. But you're not playing. He doesn't say that to you. He says that to the character whose memory you're reliving, who admittedly is, I believe, a sex worker, but still, fucking yikes. We have Water Smasher. He's not quite Adam Smasher, but Robo Union Leonidas. I realize I could be making a lot more progress if I didn't, just slowly walk around admiring the scenery, but look, they put a lot of work into these. I'm pretty sure I walked around and looked at this for 20 minutes when I was on my own, let alone streaming. Galaxy Sale, Ultra Special, limited time prices, only 3 days. It's something to be said for the care taken that these aren't just all... Like, where these toys are repeated, it makes sense for them to be so. Like, of course, there's a whole row of these princesses, but there's a few types, and there's a whole row of the Gigas. But they haven't just got, like, 3 assets and just chucked them around. There's a lucky emblem that I need a Gigas for because I need to blow up a display. You watch me instead of watching YouTube videos because I look for the tiny details. Musical Toads! The conductor has a mustache. What the hell happened to them? Whatever. This is an elevator here. I don't think we can use it, though. I think it's... Yeah. That is there to, like, indicate how humans would get up to the second floor. We ain't that. So it is just scenery. We have Play Plus. That's the PlayStation equivalent. And we also have Space Cats. I distinctly recall taking a photo of the Space Cats display and sending it to Mew. We got Monstrous Monsters. We got Vic the Visitor. That's an alien. Robo Union and Julia. Julia the Dress Queen. Julia the Dress Queen, flower, unicorn and flower carriage. You know what's funny about this? They could have used other Disney property here. They could have put other Disney princess toys here. Instead, they come up with other shit because they don't, because of the separations of the worlds. It's like everything that's in the Toy Story world has to be generic and unrecognizable, because if we put Aurora in here, well then we're breaking the fabric of the reality that we set back in 2002. And we refuse to do that, even if it would be innocuous. And I can respect that. I think we've seen most of them. Oh, there's some musical Toads boxes though. Lotus table, violin, timpani. What's that one? Flamenco flower. Flute, trombone, meet the orchestra. Yeah, like I really want the map though. All right, what's left? We found the 2 lucky emblems and the chest that was over there, right? You got a chest over here? Yeah, I did. There's the chest in the middle, which is the thing they told us to go up in. And then there's a lucky emblem to the north, which I think might be the one I need to hop a Gigas for, because it's in this. Somewhere in here. So I need to break it? We'll break that, and then we'll get the chest that's in there. That's probably the map I was looking for, and I probably should finish for the day. And I should do that because there's a save point here. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Wow. That was violent. And indeed, that one was already broken, probably from the fight earlier, so I guess it would have originally been full of stuff. Like an air step to the Gigas? Huh.
Let's see. Nice!
Oh boy! Let's find some more!
Donald just snuck in there on that one.
Say, this looks like a way in.
Nice!
Yeah, that would have been way helpful if I had to go in here first. But you know me and doing things in order.
3 rails.
Yeah, and each one leads somewhere different.
There's a 2, a 3, and a Vic the Visitor Galaxy Toys. But we can see that this one here just leads very quickly to floor number 2. This blue one goes all the way up. And so does the green one. Oh no, the green one goes even further, I think. So you presumably start with this orange one to head just up there. But given the time, rather than starting that, let me hold myself back before I accidentally burn away the remainder of the night. I do want to keep playing this because the game's getting good now. But no, let's. Oh shit! I have not saved since I was. Jesus. Whoops. Well, it's fine, because the game auto-saves a lot. You can't really lose progress in this one. But yeah. The green one goes all the way up and is usually the thing you do first. Well, maybe we'll do that first. We'll see. I save again out of paranoia. My own personal alpha complex. And get out of here. It really is strange. It's I know it's been out for 6-7 years, whatever, and like I've played it before, but it still feels strange to play Kingdom Hearts 3. Because every other entry in the Kingdom Hearts series feels a certain way, and Kingdom Hearts 3 feels different. And because they haven't done another one since, it hasn't managed to become normal. Like, if we were 3 Kingdom Hearts as deep since the shift to the HD graphics, then sure, it would be fine and not that interesting. But instead, it's like, wow, it's like a modernized version of that game I played when I was a kid, because it is. God, make 4 already, you miserable bastards. Fare thee well.